What's up? Welcome to this week's episode of the Camping Kitchen. I'm Aristotle, country boy from Knott's Island, North Carolina.
And today we're keeping it cooking.
Today we're keeping it cooking. We're gonna teach how to make a coffee brown sugar rub, one of my favorite rubs of all time. Don't forget to rub your meat. That's what we're doing today. We're doing a little twist. We're throwing in some Mexican street corn today. We're gonna top that with some amazing cheese and a cool Mexican street corn sauce. Thanks for tuning in this week to the Camping Kitchen. I'm gonna do 3.5 cups of milk, 3.5 cups of each. We're gonna bring this to a slow and low simmer. Dump it right on in. This is a full bag of sharp white cheddar, half a bag of Monterey Jack, 3/4 of my bag of queso. You already know, you don't have to put this much ingredients in. I'm cooking for an army, making a couple pounds of pasta. Okay, we're gonna get the coals rolling, and then we're gonna put them in the grill with some fresh coals on top. We're gonna get them started, y'all, and then all you do is you just set your coals right on top. And they should start lighting up, right, just like that. My first ingredient is coffee. This is fresh ground coffee. We get coffee from the restaurant, Red Heavy Cafe. Can't go wrong with some fresh ground coffee. So we get whole roasted beans and we grind it ourselves. We did rosemary, thyme, oregano. Now we're gonna do some garlic powder. All right, don't forget some mozzarella seasoning, y'all. Next up, we're adding apple juice and orange juice. About 50-50. So the plastic wrap allows it to steam the meat. It just holds all the flavor in, holds all the moisture in. So we're gonna cook it in the oven or on the grill at 300 degrees for 2.5 to 3 hours. We're gonna create some really moist meat. And then we're gonna pull, let it rest. We're gonna top it with some barbecue sauce. We're gonna finish it on the big grill. All right, you top them with your plastic wrap, aluminum foil, and you get it set at 300 for 3 hours. Hey, where you going with my bacon? Now we're gonna make some breadcrumbs, homemade breadcrumbs for the top of our mac and cheese. Don't forget, you gotta butter it up, y'all. So what I'm gonna do is, since the grill's leaning this way, I'm just gonna set it over here. I'm just gonna let it melt that way. I turned my sauce off so I didn't burn it, you guys. But I'm seasoning it up real good. Turn it back on. We're gonna mix it up, and we're gonna cook the noodles. Now that we got those coals nice and hot, we're gonna put some fresh coals on top. All right, next up, team, we're making some street corn. This is called crema mexicana, similar to sour cream. It's a little lighter than sour cream, has a little more salt in it. It's 1 part this, 1 part mayonnaise. We put some chopped cilantro in there. Something ate all my cilantro, so we don't have enough. That's okay. We're gonna roll our limes to make them as juicy as possible. Roll them. We're gonna zest them first. We're gonna cut it. Get all our juice out of it. Mince it up real fine. Chipotle pepper. Okay, you can use a couple different types of cheese, but our favorite cheese is feta cheese, so we're gonna crumble up half the block of feta cheese into the sauce, and we're gonna leave the rest of the feta cheese to put on top. All right, team, after 3 hours at 300. Yeah. What you wanna see, which is a telltale sign, is these bones popping out right here, okay? So you want to make sure all them bones are sticking out. Hot. Woo! Last but definitely not least, now. Woo! Look at that squirt juice out there. Oh my God! Oh, if you could smell that vision, you'd be tongue slapping, brain slapping. Come on! I got some homemade barbecue sauce. This is Sweet Baby Ray's. This is called my Pungo mud sauce. We're gonna sauce them up tight. We're gonna throw them on the big green egg. We're gonna get some caramelization. We're gonna get a little bit of char on them, and we're gonna add a lot more flavor. Hey, not only are we rubbing our meat today, we're gonna rub down our corn. You gotta shuck it, rub all those little hairs off of it. We're gonna throw those on the grill, nice and hot, 400 degrees. Get the corn cooking, get some char marks on it before we sauce it up, okay? I'm trying to get this corn cooked all the way. You want to make sure your grill doesn't get over 300 degrees because you don't want to overcook them. You're just trying to caramelize them, let them firm up a little bit on the outside. All right, now street corn feels pretty good. All right, team, we're topping our street corn with our mix. We're doing fresh feta cheese, and we're gonna do a little bit of basil. Hey, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of The Camping Kitchen. Our theme was finger licking good. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, learned a few tricks for home, and tune in next week to see what we're cooking up on The Camping Kitchen. Have a blessed day. Thanks, y'all. Time to eat.